What's up, guys? CryptoSavy here. I hope everybody's having a fabulous Tuesday. We're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin, where I believe we are in decision time. Also, I want to remind you guys, there's a free Discord group in the description below the video. Definitely check it out. It's an awesome community, totally free. There's also some other affiliate links down there if you want to help support the channel. Check them out. There's some ways to get some free crypto. There's some wallets down there to keep your crypto safe, get them off the exchanges. There's also some exchange links down there that give you some bonuses for signing up with them. Check them out. Let's get on with the video. Alright guys, as always, I want to start out by saying I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is a speculative market. Don't put in more than you're willing to lose. Disclaimer scrolling on the bottom. And real quick, just take a look at Matic here. This is why I don't mess with poop coins, guys. Extremely dangerous. I guess if you're trading them, you want to get in and out real quick is one thing. But to actually invest in these things, I just think it's a huge mistake. Not financial advice, but I believe 99% of these projects are going to go nowhere. And you can see what happens. Matic's down 51%. All right. I want to remind you guys, we're doing a free t-shirt giveaway. We do a random comment drawing on Sunday. All you have to do to enter to win is make sure you like, subscribe, and leave your comment down below. Let me know what you think of the video. Take a second out right now, leave a comment. Let me know where you're from, whatever. It'd be great. This is my wife's webpage, inkyourimage.com. There's a link to it below in the description. This is where you'll pick the free t-shirt from. There's tons of stuff in here, guys. T-shirts, hats, coffee mugs, beer koozies, aluminum signs. Definitely check it out. Also, this week, if you buy something and spend $25 or more, you'll get a free Bitcoin Christmas ornament. So, yeah, check it out. Another way to help support the channel. Let's also take a look at the Fear and Greed Index. We are at 26. Yesterday, we were at 32, so it has dropped. Got a little more fearful. Another 6 points. Bitcoin news. We like to take a look at that just to see what the sentiment is in the news. Bitcoin rival just crashed by a shocking 70% in an hour, which is Matic, of course. Bitcoin halving could leave price at 20 to 50K. Bitcoin in wait-and-see mode as downward trend persists. Bitcoin declines in November as Chinese euphoria fades. So bearish. It's looking more bearish in the news, which is a good thing, I think. But let's take a look at what's going on, guys. Looking at the monthly, we've been watching this as a possible giant bull flag. And if you look at the arc I have drawn in here, see if this holds. Obviously, it could be moved out a little bit or whatever, but we'll see at the month's close, see where this ends up. And let's zoom in here, what we've been talking about. We are still in between the 13 and the 21 EMA here. 21 EMA being at the 70.79 and 13 being at the 76.45 range. So until we break above and get support or below and get resistance of this, obviously we are in limbo. But let's look at the weekly. What's the weekly telling us? We've been talking about this, the 8 looking like it wants to come down and cross the 55, which if we don't get a boost up here this week, it is definitely going to cross here. Keep in mind, we still have our resistance up top, support on the bottom. This does look like a falling wedge, which is bullish in my opinion. But again, if we break this bottom support line, obviously we could drop as far as the $4,900 range, which would be the 200 EMA. Let's look at the RSI. I have the wedge drawn in here in the RSI. Also, if you look at the yellow line here, we had popped out of this wedge, got resistance on the top wedge line, and got support on the top of the wedge that we broke out of here. If we can break above this, guys, in the weekly this week and close the weekly outside of this, that's going to be extremely bullish in my opinion. Let's look at the daily chart. All right, so we've been looking at the daily. Obviously, if we came up here within the next couple days, it's around 9,200 will be the top of this wedge. And I have some measured moves down here. that we've been watching. I did change this wedge here, guys, because I think this would be more accurate. And if we made a measured move off of this wedge, if we were to drop down today, the measured move is going to be around 6,000. It doesn't mean we get down there today, but eventually we would work our way down there. But as long as we stay in this wedge, I'm not concerned about that yet. Also, right around the 92.25 would be the 0.618. The 0.65 would be around the 6,900. So I would be looking for a possibility of getting support within this golden pocket range also. The worst case scenario, guys, I've been looking at is a 0.786, which is Fibonacci retracement of this whole move here. And that's at about the $5,400 range. That would be worst case scenario in my opinion. Now let's take a look at the 4 hour. And this is interesting. I changed this up a little bit, guys. But as you can see, yesterday I had the target here of 7,222, which is the 0.618 Fibonacci. I'm still leaving that there for now, but I do have this trend line drawn in here off of these 2 wicks. So we have had 2 touches here, 2 touches up here. This could be a rising triangle or ascending triangle if this bottom trend line holds. And right now it is around the 72.71. If we break below that and break below this 0.618, most likely headed down to at least the 6,900. If that doesn't hold, then the 65.80. If that doesn't hold, we talked about that here a second ago, which is in the daily. 6,000 would be the next stop there. But as of right now, as long as this holds here, guys, we could be in good shape. Come back up to test these, and we'll look at it here in a second. Let's look at the RSI. I have the RSI drawn in here. It looks like we are getting support right here. If this breaks, guys, most likely we'll be coming down to test the bottom of this falling channel again, which would be probably around that 6,900 range. But if we do get our bounce from here and get up, I've looked for resistance at 7,700 and 78.72, which would be the top of this. And if you guys have been watching, I did move this over. Not so sure this is valid yet, but I'm still going to keep an eye on it as the Adam and Eve. The measured move of that, if we break the top of this Adam and Eve around 78.80-ish, the measured move of that's 92.34, which, if you remember, this would be the top of this resistance line and the top of the bull flag. So we'll see what happens today. Like I said, if we can stay within this triangle here, this ascending triangle, and come up and retest the top of this resistance around 78.72, if that was to break, like I said, guys, I would be putting a long in here most likely. If you guys are interested in trading, or I suggest I have a Bybit link, I'll leave it up above. You can use a test net where you don't actually play with real money and see if you are interested in trading. And then if you are, you could put a small amount. Don't put in more than you're willing to lose, guys. I see so much anger in the space, and 90% of the time that's because people are playing with money they shouldn't be. They expect a quick return, and then when it goes down, they freak out. Don't put in more than you're willing to lose, and you have nothing to worry about, guys. Yeah. Anyways, like I said, if this doesn't hold, then we're probably looking at going down here to test the bottom of this in the RSI, which is going to be around the 6,900 range. So keep an eye on that, guys. But as of right now, we are in limbo in here, and it's pretty much a wait and see which way we break out of this triangle, in my opinion, guys. Let's look at Litecoin real quick. Same thing. I was looking at this as Adam and Eve. I've moved this over. Not so sure it is anymore, but you can see here we are testing this resistance line right here. If we can break back above that, guys, and break above these EMAs, could be in good shape. If not, if we break out of this and break down, 41.35 is my target down here. And obviously the neckline of this Adam and Eve is going to be around that 49.41. And if we were able to break that, guys, the measured move off that is the 58.24 range. So that's where I'm at today. Thanks for tuning in, guys. And don't forget to check out anchorimage.com below. And yeah, don't forget to leave your comment for your chance to win the free t-shirt. Click the CryptoSavy logo above my head to get you subscribed to the channel. Tick the notification bell and hit the all on the notification bell to get you notified when I post new videos. Smash those likes, guys. Take it easy. Have a great day.